One of the key things that I notice when I travel is just when I travel to another country, the spiritual element of that country, you can feel it in the air, right? You can feel it in the atmosphere. You can kind of get a gist of the energy of the people, right, around. And I noticed this when I first started traveling, and when I would come back to America, when I would come back to the US, and it would just be this eerie, depressing, angry feeling that I would get each and every time I was coming back. And it had nothing to do with, oh, some people will say, oh, it's just because you went on vacation and this, that, and the third. No, it wasn't that. This is a deeper feeling, right? And a deeper sentiment of what's actually going on in America in the first place, right? America, Americans are spiritually dead. Yep, that's what it is. Every single time I would come back, right? Every single time when you interact with just regular everyday Joe Smo, when you would go into the grocery stores, when you would go into Jiffy Lube, when you would go into Wally World, when you would go into the McDonald's, wherever you want to go, right? Just look at people's faces, look into their eyes, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about, right? And I don't care how many times the so-called Christians of America want to throw the Bible around, want to throw Jesus around. Jesus ain't nowhere near this place. They're spiritually dead as well. Many people here, and one of the key reasons is, right. You used to be able to get ahead in America. You used to be able to work one job. You used to be able to just, get in your car and go to work and have a home, two kids, and a white picket fence, right? The quote unquote American dream, right? You used to be able to do that, right? 40, 50 years ago, right? And those same promises, they continue to tell the younger generation, hey, you can afford it. Just get you a 50-year mortgage. Yeah. Just get you a 50-year mortgage and you can afford the American dream too. It's like it's a slippery slope that never ends, right? It's a slippery slope. You think things can't get any worse, but then they get worse, and it's almost like you're falling with no parachute. But then again, you don't know what you're falling into. You just keep falling and falling. That's America in a nutshell. It just keeps falling and falling. How low can you go? How low can you go? How low can it just keeps going low, lower and lower. The bar, the standard continues to get lower and lower for everybody, right? The bar is low. The bar is in hell for women. The bar is low and in hell for men. You got a bunch of loser men. You got a bunch of 304 wannabe wives, trad cons, fake wives, fake. It's just all over the place. Then you got the bar is low for politicians, right? Right, you can't get a job if you're a felon. But hold up, if you want to become the president of the United States, you can get there. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And then people are just nasty to each other. People are rude to each other. People have no common decency, right? If you watch my other video, just people just not having any kind of care for your fellow man, leaving out needles, right? That kids a kid could have possibly got a hold of that needle, right? A kid. But people just leave stuff out and about. People don't have any care in the world about the next person, right? People don't say thank you anymore. People, right? It's a very eerie and dark cloud over the United States of America right now, right? And all we can sit back and do, right, is just guess what's next, right? All we can sit back and do is just guess what evil is on the way next, right? Let's guess what what school is gonna get shot up next? How many bodies are gonna drop now? Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the. How many bodies are gonna drop this time? And it's like a movie. It's like a nightmare that never ends. Right? This is the new economic slavery. Right? You're working a dead end job, making a wage that will never increase, right? It won't keep up with the cost of living. It won't keep up with the pace of inflation, right? And then on top of that, you're getting priced out of everything. Especially as a man, you're getting priced out of dating, priced out of relationships, priced out of marriage. You can't afford a marriage, let alone a ring that costs a few bands, a few $1,000s, right? You can't afford a house, can't afford an investment, can't afford crypto. You can't afford anything. But you gotta wake up and you gotta go to that damn job because you gotta stay alive. You gotta at least eat, right? You gotta at least eat whatever you can afford, right? Car insurance is up. Car insurance premiums is up. Groceries are up. Everything is up but wages. But you still gotta get up and go to work. You can't do anything, right? If you do go out to have drinks, if you do, you want to go out of town, right? You're more than likely going to put it on your credit card, or you're more than likely going to go into debt just doing that. But at this point, people are saying, "Well, to hell with it," right? It ain't nothing else to do, right? We're not making it out of here alive anyway. I don't plan on owning a home anyway. Hell, I don't plan on getting married anyway. I don't plan on having kids anyway. And then if you do have kids, F them damn gone kids, right? They lucky to be alive. They lucky to be eating those bologna sandwiches that I made for them, and they're that hamburger helper or those ramen noodles. They should be grateful. That's what's going on in America. And it's so crazy because when you do travel, you will come across people who are happy with less, which is such uh it's a mind-boggling, experience, because you really do see people who have less, who just happy with a beer, right? Who just happy with a beer and some rice and some beans, right? But they have a bunch of loved ones with them doing the same thing, drinking the beer, having a good time, right? Just enjoying the weather, enjoying each other's company, right? I've seen people with much less still able to live, right? May not be the American standard of living, but still enough to live, but with the biggest smiles on their faces, the biggest just filled with the most joy. But it's so crazy that you come back to the quote unquote richest country in the world, but the people are depressed, right? It's a mind warping experience, right? You come back to the richest nation in the world, quote unquote, right? That's what they say, right? And the people are depressed. The people are doped up on medicine, pills, and recreational drugs, cocaine, marijuana, right? Methamphetamines, right? Opiates. America's doped up. Fentanyl, alcohol. I'm just doing that on purpose, but alcohol, fentanyl. America's a doped up and depressed, right? Many people don't want to wake up. How is it so? How did we get here? How do we live in the most privileged country in the world, right? Quote unquote, some may say different. How do we stay in the most privileged country in the world, but yet we are dealing with all of this nonsense, right? The freest country in the world, but we hold a quarter of the world's prisoners. Make that make sense, right? The richest country in the world, but everybody's living check to check. Everybody's a paycheck away from being homeless, a paycheck away from getting kicked out, an eviction, a car getting repossessed. How is it possible, right? And like I said, when you hop off the plane, you can feel it in the air. You can feel the depression. You can feel the anger. You can feel the riffraff. Then on top of that, you got the whole political atmosphere, which is completely going haywire. I mean, we reach a new low every single week. Every time I open my phone, I'm thinking that something's about to be done about the economy. I see some bull crap. Whether it's a Epstein files, whether Trump cussing somebody out, whether man, it's ongoing. I'm like, when is there something that's going to be done? But then I have to sit back and realize and check myself. You know, nothing's going to be done. You know, this is all a dang on show. You know, everything that you're seeing is nothing but a clown show. Literally, it's nothing but a clown show. Nothing is meant to be done. And I think Americans deep down understand this as well. I think they know. I think most of us have this clue that shit's not gonna get done. We fucked. I think most of us know this. But then you have people who accept it, and then you got a good portion of people who don't accept it, right? They keep walking around with this hopeful thinking. Not saying that there's anything wrong with being hopeful, because I'm a very hopeful and optimistic person as well. However, not even slowly. I every single day I lose optimism for America. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Every single day I lose hope for America. Every time I log into my phone, right? Because I have to be on my phone because I make content, right? I'll have to look at social media because I make content, right? So every time I look at my phone, every time I open my phone, every time I look at the news, I lose hope every single day. I'm like, we're effed. We're for sure effed, ninja, right? And I don't foresee a 360, right? I think people are so disillusioned that they're going to be hopeful to the point of burning this place down. People are going to be hopeful and optimistic, right? They put all of that optimism in a system that don't even work for you. If you don't know this by now, I mean, by all means, you need to pick up a book. Or better yet, don't even pick up a book. Just look at the state of things over the past 20 to 30 years. You can literally track the regression of the United States. You can literally track it. America hit its peak probably the 80s. Some may say probably before that. Some may say that the 80s is when we really start to hit that decline. But America has hit its peak many, many years ago, before I even became an adult, honestly, right? I just so happened to be born and raised in a time period where now I got to pick up the scraps, and my generation has to pick up the scraps and maneuver and find out where to go from here, right? Some may say the America First movement. I doubt it. I doubt it, right? Some may say we just need to uh, make America great. Yeah, is America great yet? So I mean, it just keeps going and going. Like, yeah, we just need this. Yeah, we just need that. Well, it seems like everybody and their mama done tried this already, and it seemed to get worse and worse, right? So, listen, gentlemen, ladies who are watching, uh, I don't know about you, but it's about that time. Yeah, it's about that time. If you've been watching me for the past 2 years now, I've been telling you to get ready in the first place. I've already been communicating this to you. This is why I came up with the saying PFP life, or the escape blueprint. I've been telling you this, right? And I'm about to start dropping, bangers after bangers on the escape blueprint. So make sure you become a member. Make sure you become a member of the YouTube channel, and make sure you become a member of the Patreon as well, right? But it's time. Everything has been extracted, literally, right? All the money has been extracted. Uh, the spiritual element has been extracted. right? And they continue to extract it from you because many of us are still on a hamster wheel with, more than one job, still not progressing into anything. You got many layoffs, white collars going through a whole crushing demolition right now. So what's next? What's next? The escape blueprint, the after pill, PFP, purpose, freedom, power. That's what's next. Like, comment, subscribe, share, become a member of the Patreon, become a member of the YouTube channel, support the channel, support the message, support the after pill, support PFP, support the escape blueprint. I'll see y'all in the next one. I built a life. I built a family. I worked my hands raw to get here, and I'm not done. This is the escape blueprint, PFP life, a way out of the grind and into control. You'll learn how I stack cash, build systems, and reclaim time so you can live on your own terms. You will watch me maneuver and grind towards the life that I achieve for myself, and you can also do the same. Join the circle, join the Patreon, learn the steps, and protect your freedom. The escape blueprint, PFP life.